What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video, Gamecock Chuck. Today we're going to talk little women's basketball. I got the schedule pulled up right here in front of me. We're going to talk about it as the schedule is finalized, put together. Before we do that, hit that like, subscribe, get in the comments, hit the notification bell. That way we go live. You'll know what I'm doing. When I drop content, you'll know that. If you want to help the channel grow financially, you can do that as well by one or two things. You can hit that super thanks right down there beside the bell and the thumbs up, thumbs down sign. You can do that. You can also get in the description box below and find a channel membership, and you can become a channel member. All this stuff's greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to talk a little bit about the schedule. Now, we're not going to break it down. I'm not going to give you winner, loser, things like that. Just want to touch on the matchups, what I'm looking at here, and just talk about it for a second. This ain't gonna be no real long video, but we're just gonna go over some of the matchups and things like that. Probably around October. Let's see, the first exhibition is October 15th. So probably after the exhibitions are over, because they won't show them on TV. I don't believe they'll be on TV. So after the exhibitions are over, before the 1st of November, I plan on dropping a prediction video for the women's schedule as well as the men's schedule. So if you like South Carolina women's basketball, men's basketball, this is your spot. Like I said earlier, hit that subscribe button. And it just help the channel grow. But I'll do a video, giving my prediction, my thoughts on the season, the roster, things like that. And I'll do give you what I think of how the season's going to play out. Because this is it's a repeat tour, let's be honest. South Carolina's still loaded with talent. Yes, we still don't know the outcome with Ashton Watkins. Everything seems to be like, from what I've heard, or what's been going around is, she's got a court date in October. I think it's the 25th of October. And from what I understand, everything should be taken care of. I don't know exactly what kind of suspension she will have from the university or the basketball team. I don't know the details there, but we'll deal with that, as it comes to light, and we'll get more information. But we still got a hell of a basketball team, right? A team that can make a deep run, can win it all again. We got the players to do that, but we'll dive more into that before the season gets here. Like I said, I just want to go over the schedule. I got it right here in front of me. Looking at the non-conference schedules, a couple things that sticks out to me. Some teams that I've never seen on the schedule, and if I'm not mistaken, teams that we've never played or haven't played in a long time. Let's see. We started off with a couple of exhibitions to start off with. The first one's October 15th, take on Memphis. Now we played Memphis a couple of years ago. I can't remember what year it was, but I went to that game, and that was a good game. So we play an exhibition with Memphis. That's in Memphis, so we go on the road for that. And then we come back home for another exhibition at the end of the month, October 28th, play Clayton State. I'm not sure, that must be a Division II, Division III school, or I'm not sure. I need to look that up. But either way, it's an exhibition game. It's a game that, we can see, get some of the freshmen that we got coming in, get them out there, get them some experience, get a team out on the court, see where they at. Just opportunity to mesh as a group of ladies and get ready for the season, which rolls out November the 4th out in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we play in the Naismith Hall of Fame series. And that game is going to be against Michigan. Now, we haven't played Michigan since 1995. We're 3-0 against Michigan. So Michigan's an upcoming team. Like I said, I'm going to do a little more in detail video later on. But it's going to be a great matchup. Great matchup out in Las Vegas. I wish I could go. I always love to go. I always wanted to go to Las Vegas, but it just ain't in the cards, so I had to watch that game from the house. So great matchup there. Excited to see how South Carolina fares against Michigan, because like I said, I don't remember them playing back in '95. That was probably before I got really invested and interested in basketball. Both of them, men's and women. I don't know. Maybe I watched a little bit of men's back then, but um, it's gonna be an interesting matchup out there in Las Vegas, right? So we come back and we play another neutral game out in Charlotte, North Carolina, take on NC State. NC State's a tournament team, always up there in the mix. And I'm looking forward to this game being another one of these hard fought contests that who knows how it's going to end up right now. Just looking at it, but they play NC State in Charlotte on November 10th. Then we have Coppin State November the 14th at home. Then we play East Carolina at home. Then we go on the road to play Clemson, and then we stay on the road and we go out to UCLA. That's going to be another phenomenal game right there. Great matchup of some very talented young ladies. There's no telling which way that game goes. Like I said, this ain't a prediction. Just look at the schedule. Then we play Iowa State, a team that we defeated back in 2023 in the Final Four. So that's going to be part of the Fort Myers tip-off in the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, the 28th of November. That's going to be, like I said, in Fort Myers, Florida. Another neutral site game. Iowa State coming back, trying to seek some revenge on us. It's going to be a good matchup either way. And then the second part of that Fort Myers tip-off, we play Purdue. At least that's what's showing here. Purdue is a team that actually leads the series with South Carolina. Last time we played them was 2019. We beat them 85-49. They lead us 3-2. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Can't wait to see that matchup in Fort Myers and see how the Gamecocks match up with this Big Ten school and the Big 12 school of Iowa State. Then December 5th, we play the SEC ACC Challenge. Got Duke coming to town. Kara Lawson, she's going to bring her squad in ready to go. And it's going to be another challenging game for the Gamecocks, just like last year. So looking forward to that matchup. And then another team, like I said, looking at this non-conference, a team that I've never seen on the schedule and South Carolina's never played. That is TCU on December the 8th. Playing the Hoops Fest Women's Basketball Classic out in Fort Worth, Texas. I guess it's a tournament put on by TCU, I guess, I'm assuming. But either way, interested to see that going out to Texas, seeing how the Gamecocks match up with another Big 12 school in TCU. I don't know a whole lot about TCU as far as their women's basketball program. I know the men's basketball program is real good. Like I said, as the season approaches, and I do my prediction video for it, I'll dive more into TCU, dive into their program and see, what kind of challenges they may offer, South Carolina, in the schedule, whatever. After that, we come back home for a 3-game home stretch. First one, December 15th, take on South Florida. And then December 19th, we take on Charleston Southern. And then we finish up I guess you could say we finish up. We still got one more non-conference games that's put in February. But we finish out the non-con season before we start SEC play against Wofford at home. So good. But like I said, looking at this non-con schedule, I mean, a couple things. Like I said, these Big 12 teams and the Big 10 teams that's in there. Purdue, Iowa State jumps off. TCU jumps off at me right now. Like I said, I need to learn more about these programs for when I do my prediction and preview video. But either way, I'm excited for this schedule. Now, it's not, to me, it doesn't seem as daunting as a schedule. And that's probably because I don't know much about some of these teams like Michigan or TCU. And I'm being straight up honest with you guys. I don't know a lot about TCU, Purdue, Iowa State, and Michigan. So to me, it doesn't seem like a daunting task. Yeah, we have to go on the road to some of them, and it's neutral site games for some of them as well. But to me, it just doesn't seem a tough schedule as in the previous years. I could be wrong. And I'll figure that out once I start diving into the schedule more to get ready for that video for you guys. Then we start off SEC play on the road against Missouri, a team that they just seem to just irritate the crap out of Gamecock Nation, and they always, or they have been known to give us fits, especially in Como in Columbia, Missouri, and that's where that game's going to be played to open the season January 2nd. So interested for that. Then we stay on the road, go to Starkville, Mississippi, take on the Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs. That should be a good game. All these SEC games are going to be a challenge this year because we're going to be missing Camilla Cardozo, our big post player. But like I said, we got players that can step in. Adele Tack, Miriam Dada. We got ladies that can step up and step into that role. Skema Walker. Yeah, we got the players. We just got to get them together, get that chemistry, get that gel, get that bond going, and I think we'll be all right. But the SEC schedule, as always, is going to be a challenge, I think, this year. Mississippi State, like I said. Then we come back home for a 2-game home stretch with both of the Texas teams, Texas A&M and Texas. Texas is coming into the SEC this year, so that's going to be a slobber knocker, a dog fight. That's going to be one for the ages right there when Texas comes to town. Looking forward to that. Vic Schaefer comes back into the SEC, leading the Texas team, a real good Texas team. And I'm excited to see how they fare in the SEC this year. But like I said, we play both of them, Texas A&M, and then we play Texas on January 12th. Then we're back on the road to Alabama, January 16th. Come back home and take on the other Big 12 school that just joined the SEC in Oklahoma. They getting their first taste of Colonial Life Arena. The fans, you know, how we packed the Colonial Life Arena, 18,000 to the rafters. They're gonna experience that for the first time. Them and Texas, as they, like I said, they joined the SEC this year. Then we got LSU at home. We go on the road to Knoxville, Tennessee, to take on the Volunteers. Both of them games, LSU, Tennessee, they're one of the premier programs in the SEC. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, in my opinion. So looking forward to them. Then we come back home, take on Auburn. Then we go on the road again to another two-game stretch at Georgia. Then we make our trip to Texas, to Austin to take on the Lady Longhorns. I guess that's what they're called. Hope I'm not disrespecting them or anything, but the Texas Longhorns. We go take on them. Should be another heated, not really heated. Should be another phenomenal matchup between two really good SEC teams. It's probably gonna come down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it's a blowout either way. But two good teams in the SEC right there battling in Austin. Then we come back home for a 3-game home stretch. We got Florida, and then we welcome in our last non-con opponent, UConn, which is always played in February 16th. UConn is coming to town. Gino and the girls, the ladies, are coming to take on the Gamecocks. Wouldn't expect anything less than a phenomenal matchup between these two teams. Both of these teams will probably be highly ranked when this showdown occurs, just like normal, or just like in the years past anyway. So looking forward to that game being another fun and really good matchup between two really good teams. I'm hoping that UConn comes in healthy, 100% healthy, because everybody wants their team to beat the best teams, right? But they want to beat them at 100% strength, and hopefully UConn will come in with everybody healthy, everybody ready to go, and should be a phenomenal matchup there. Thursday, February 20th, we welcome in Arkansas. Miriam Dada will get to play against her former team in Arkansas. Should be a good matchup there. Then we go on the road to take on Vanderbilt and Ole Miss. So Should be a good game. Ole Miss tend to give us fits for most of the game. Then we tend to pull away, or we have recently several games or a couple games. Ole Miss gave us fits all the way down to the wire and into overtime. But looking forward to that matchup on the road at Oxford at Ole Miss, and then we finish the season back home. The final game of the season, March 2nd, against Kentucky. Kentucky's got a whole new staff. Kenny Brooks coming over from Virginia Tech, bringing in probably Virginia Tech's whole roster. I don't know. I can't remember who and all transferred. I know there's several of them that transferred and followed him. The girl from was Oregon State, Reagan Beers. I believe she's at Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm right. So should be a good matchup there. We'll see where they're at. Fortunately for them, they don't play us to the last game of the season, so they got plenty of time to get ready, to gel, to mesh, to work out the kinks, whatever you want to say, to get ready for South Carolina as they come to Colonial Life Arena. And like I said, it's going to be an interesting year for the Gamecocks, for our women's basketball team. Excited for Texas and Oklahoma to be in the SEC. Non-con, like I said, interesting non-con. Some teams that I haven't seen on there. Some teams that's been on there. Seems like every year. It's good that we're building that kind of rivalry with these teams. And like I've said in different videos, Coach Staley's not scared to put teams like these on the schedule year after year after year. Who knows? Maybe the Michigan game will pick back up and be a series that goes on for several years. Who knows? Same way with the Purdue or the TCU, Iowa State. We'll see. Like I said, Coach Staley's not shy to put any of these teams on the schedule, and I think that builds confidence and character and helps the team get better as a group. And I respect that out of Coach Staley, and I like that she does that. You can only get better by playing good teams. So that's my take on it. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this schedule, man. I'm hoping I can make maybe an SEC game or a couple SEC games. I don't know. Maybe my good buddy Jordan Dealmaker, if he's listening, maybe he can hook me up. But I'd like to get out there to Colonial Life Arena and see what they got. See what they got this year. Especially, definitely like to see that Texas game. That would be a heck of a matchup. That'll probably be if you ain't got no tickets, you probably ain't gonna get in. But that's gonna be a real good matchup there. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can get out and see a game or two. If not, I'll be here doing a live fan watch along reaction video, so you guys can hang out with me doing that. And then after the game, do a post game kind of recap. So there's various ways to enjoy the game. So, but like I said, interesting schedule. I love it. I'm ready to see what these ladies have this year for us as fans, what they're going to bring to the Colonial Life Arena, and if in fact it is a repeat tour or not. There's only one way to find out, and that's tip it off and get going. So that's coming up soon, like I said, in October, first part of November. So with that being said, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think of it. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys get notified when I put out content. And also, if you want to help the channel financially, hit that super thanks button down there. And also, if you'd like to become a channel member, you can do that by getting in the description and hitting that channel membership tab. It is all greatly appreciated. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready for some basketball. Y'all have a blessed day. Gamecock Chuck. I'll see you guys in the next one.